Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is D-Free, and here today we're taking a look at the brand new information for the upcoming Broly. So I don't know if he's coming tonight, most likely because there is summon and shop maintenance. I mean, it's a little murky because Metal Cooler was announced with the Zenkai. Are they going to drop both at the same time? I hope not, but we'll see what happens. So in the video and stuff number 12, they did, again, tease Broly. We're going to go over that. And stay tuned because I will have another video where I talk about the new Tournament of Power game mode, my thoughts on it, am I excited, etc. And let me know in the comments down below if you guys are hyped for this Broly. Were you expecting better? Are you disappointed, etc. I know it's going to come from all spectrums as well. Some people were really already upset. Some people were really excited for this. And that's fair either way, I guess. That being said, let's take a look at the new Broly. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thumbs up. Today's video like goal 1,000. And here we go. So Toshi talking about the new character. I want to make sure I get all the info. He's talking about Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour, which if you've been paying attention to social media, you should know about.
A new character will be making their first appearance in Legends. Let's start by checking out this video.
They have no voice!
The Broly that appeared in Dragon Ball Z Broly, the legendary...
He's going to talk about what the character can do. Let me just kind of go back and watch those animations one more time. So his voice is still under development. He will have a voice when he comes out. But this just kind of is funny to me because it kind of reminds me a little bit of what happened with the Broly, LR Broly on Dokkan when he dropped and he had no active skill voice. Kind of reminds me of that. That was probably for a different reason. I assume what the things that have been going on in the world for the past year are kind of making this type of stuff a little hard. I mean, I assume for a different reason with the Broly Dokkan stuff. Anyways, that's an ultimate with blast armor. That's fun. He's not an LF, thankfully. Right, that was an ultimate with blast armor? Yep. The activation sound. So they don't show his special move. So, okay, they don't really show anything. They don't show his green card, special move, none of that. Okay. Kind of like a quicker form video where they typically do better videos for Twitter. Okay, that's fine. Now let's see what he has to say.
The Broly that appeared in Dragon Ball Z Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan, is joining the battle in Legends. His attack gets boosted every time he uses a strike card, so you can power up to launch an all-out ultimate arts as your basic strategy.
Interesting.
His special arts give him buffs and nullifies his attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions, so you really stand to lose nothing by using it whenever you can. Not only does he have a special cover change against strike cards, but he also reduces his damage received when changing cover, meaning even if you change cover against a Blasts or Ultimate Arts card, you can still avoid some damage. Another interesting point is that his Z ability is the first one to ever boost maximum base health for the tag Powerful Opponents. That is all for the Legends news. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to open up the DB Legends site and kind of talk about ads, apparently. Renzi, give me the no ad version. I know you're listening, man. I'm going to get that no ad version from you. Okay, so let's go to Saiyans. I want to pull up Broly character. Broly, there's no Broly that buffs that team, apparently. So here's a Broly variation. For the record, I'm going to assume that Broly's also going to be a Super Saiyan character as well, obviously. Just like all the other Brolys, pretty much. They don't really distinguish between full power Super Saiyan or legendary Super Saiyan. They don't really distinguish. It's just Super Saiyan because it's not Super Saiyan 2. Okay, so yeah, Super Saiyans and stuff like that here. And Powerful Opponent, they do directly mention this. These are probably going to be his best two teams, with Dark Horse candidate being movies and also the regular Saiyans team. So for one, I want to say they need to stop with the strike card covers. Please stop. We know you hate strike cards. Stop it. Stop it. Every unit has a freaking strike card cover. Okay, we're going to get to that in a minute. It says right here as a bullet point, his attack gets boosted every time he uses a strike card. Toshi directly mentions that you would want to use that leverage, to leverage, a powered up ultimate move. So he's going to have a unique that the more he combos, the stronger his ultimate gets. That is... I'd almost rather most of the time just have the automatic buff, just because it works better on switches and things like that. You have to get a full combo going, assuming that it works directly that way and not, you know, some blend of the two. Maybe his main ability gives him like 20% ultimate damage or 30%, I guess would be a better number to normalize it. And maybe he combos and keeps going and going and going. The combo thing kind of reminds me with strikes of the the GT Kid Gokus, where it's like, oh, you combo and combo and combo just to power up your cards there. So there's that. If I recall correctly, it's been a while since I've used that character, to be fair. Okay.
Super Saiyan is joining the battle in Legends. His attack gets boosted every time he uses a strike card, so you can power up to launch an all-out ultimate arts as your basic strategy.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I said he does. Okay, so I read that, I heard that properly. Okay.
His special arts give him buffs and nullifies his attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions, so you really stand to lose nothing by using it whenever you can.
Okay, so he talked about his green card. They don't even mention that here. His green card gives him buffs, nullifies conditions, and stuff like that. I wonder if it's going to be a combo starter or if it's just going to be one of the regular like stance ones, right, where they just kind of stand there, right? I mean, those still have utility, but you know, I wonder if it'll just be that or it'll be a combo starter. Again, he's a combo character. He's going to need that. You can already tell he's going to be a melee fighter though, just because of strike priority there. Dark horse is that he's a defense type, and then he has strike focus as his main, because typically defense types have strike focus. So there's that, but I assume he's a melee type, right? He's going to need things that allow him to draw cards, though, I think. It just depends on how they build him. So anyways.
Not only does he have a special cover change against strike cards, but he also reduces his damage received when changing cover, meaning even if you change cover against a Blasts or Ultimate Arts card, you can still avoid some damage.
I think that characters, whether they're defense types or not, are starting to need cover change to some degree. Just because I think the climate of damage in this game is so freaking high with some of these characters, and most notably Zenkai's, obviously. I think the output of damage is so freaking high that you can't even switch into these characters. Even with the multi-switch thing they added a few months ago, you still can't even switch into some of these characters, so they're just going to get freaking one-shot by like Zenkai's or some of the stronger ultimates in the game, like Gogeta Blues, for example. Still going to probably one-shot you. Speaking of Gogeta Blue, he actually is similar to this Broly in that regard with the combo thing, right? Anyways, that being said, yeah. So, I think you kind of need that. I expect it to probably be like 30%. Because that's, again, one of the more normal numbers to see on something like that. But the strike cover is going to be really good because, I mean, the game still has a ton of strike focus, even though they've been implementing more blasts. It's more balanced than it once was in terms of strikes versus blasts. But there's still a ton of strike focus in the game. So last thing he does talk about is his Z ability for powerful opponents. So again, powerful opponent is going to probably be his starting Z ability, which is pretty good. If he actually, honestly, if this Broly goes from powerful opponent to freaking movies HP buffer, oh my God. He is going to be a staple for both of these teams, even if he like has some duplicative color you don't like he's a blue character, for example, right? Maybe he doesn't fit on all his teams super well, because blue is apparently the color like none of his teams need, to be fair. Maybe he's duplicative in that way and you don't love that. He's still going to find places in people's rosters and in people's teams overall, just because of that Z ability being really powerful. For example, I've been asking for movies to get something like that for a while. It would just kind of tie in some of these characters that don't even buff it, and they need it, right? Powerful opponent, I don't think needs it, but I'm not, if Saiyans has one, or multiple, I guess, I'm not really opposed to powerful opponent getting it as the de facto antagonist tag grouping here. I'm not really opposed to it. Why can't the bad guys technically get their own HP buffer to, again, tie in their team a little better? It's really interesting to see the progression of this team, though, and how they started with just trying to play super safe, like they were never going to decide on giving double buffs, like with the Zamasu. He had future, and then just kind of like a throwaway blast attack only buff. The very early variation of this team had like him, Materialist, and I think Boo, and some more characters, but like they only had this singular stat increase, and then out of nowhere we explode into freaking Metal Cooler, this EX Frieza, the Broly, the Boo. I believe Goku Black. No, Goku Black I think doesn't have it, but Jiren does have it. I believe this Bojack has it, where it's like double boosting, right? And they said screw sensibility, screw trying to be cautious with this team, and just throw it all in there and give them a full board of Z abilities and make them really, really potent as a team. And I think this is one of the main teams that probably can see a lot of updates in the future. For example, I mean, they have some Zenkai characters. If one of the powerful opponent buffers gets like a Zenkai or things like that, I think this team will really take off. I think they're starting to get a lot of top-end talent on this roster, and overall could, again, be one of those teams to prioritize. And that Broly is just going to, even if he's like a subpar character, even if he's like a subpar character, he's going to be a character you're going to want to own overall. So that's kind of how things are going to go. So the last thing I want to kind of say about this is, are you guys hyped? Like I said, do you guys enjoy Broly as a character? Are you excited for this? Is this something you're going to be summoning for? Again, I will be coming back because I'm really actually, that shirt is killing me, Toshi. What you doing, bro? I will be coming back because I'm actually really excited about what this new game mode could potentially be. And we're going to go over that directly, so definitely stay tuned. But again, Broly's coming out probably today, and I hope he doesn't come out alongside Metal Cooler, but it's possible, I guess. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe, stick around for more content. Have an awesome day, and I'll be seeing all of you in the next video. Peace out, everybody. Take care.